Let's see. Tennis on one run yesterday. Yeah. Do it like that. That's okay. And then I think we're just gonna play a regular old-fashioned game of All Stars. There's some Warriors. Packer team. Oh no. No. I'm just gonna do that. That's Remy. That's on my production. Good. Black top, but that was pretty good. All time. Let's see if I play the Cavaliers. Brad Daugherty, Mark Price, Kyrie Irving. Current classic. Ooh, that's a good one. Alright. And then we'll play. We'll play Detroit again.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Detroit Pistons. Well, for Detroit, one thing they've talked about, sustaining focus on the defensive end, allowing no easy shots, trying to be disruptive, maybe causing some turnovers that can lead to easy buckets in transition. So many factors involved when looking into the league's future, but Kenny, 5 years out, which players do you think will be competing for MVP? This is going to make you think.
5 years out.
5 years out.
I'm going to say Embiid, Westbrook,
And Antetokounmpo.
and then Antetokounmpo. Giannis will be, I think he will be in his own league by then.
If a big ever wins MVP again, it could be AD, Big Cat, likely Embiid.
You know who's our MVP?
Who's
All
that?
games. Kevin Harlan.
Oh, man, that's
Come on,
How many
perennial,
times you gonna let him get you,
perennial
Kenny?
MVP.
Gosh, again.
He only throws to one guy.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So Detroit will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got Thomas. Wallace is out there with Hill. Then it's Joe Dumars. And it's Lanier in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Over Green. The putback. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson against Thomas. Johnson can't get it to go.
And listen, you can't design a play any better to get a look that good. Just couldn't knock it down.
Well, the best players know that is going to happen, and you just can't let it get into your head. It's a shot that you want to take. When the guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Outside Thomas. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Hill. Buries the 20-footer. And it's the Lakers ball. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I did speak with the Pistons head coach for a little while, and it's all about pace tonight. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it too. Those are pretty bold words, Kevin. We'll see if they can deliver.
Thank you, David. Here's Lanier. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. It's good.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Thomas kicks to Wallace. Pass to Lanier. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Pistons shooting their first foul shot of the game.
It's messing up production. Sorry about that.
Here's Hill, and Detroit again with the bucket.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first.
Now here's Green. Johnson kicks to Green, stolen by Dumars. And here we go. A slam dunk by Thomas.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Scott, good. And so Thomas will bring it up for Detroit. 3-point lead. And Detroit again with the bucket. Thomas gone 2 of 3 from the floor. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Magic Johnson with an absolutely sensational assist on the bucket.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Thomas gets the bucket. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar, it's double team. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Pistons leading by 5. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Rebound by Wallace.
And the effort and anticipation on defense. It won't show up in the individual stat sheet, but effective.
Yeah, he takes a nice angle on it. He doesn't get the block, but he does get the alter.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Pistons lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
I mean, really good with their post presence, and it's really allowed them to establish a physical tone here in the first.
Well, they're attacking the rim in more than one way, and with that kind of success, I feel like the defense is going to make the adjustment, and you start playing inside out.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Jerry Stackhouse is out there with Thomas. Then it's Hill. Then it's Wallace. And it's Lanier in at the center. To the paint. And Hill throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Now here's Worthy. Shot from 16. Chalk up 2 there. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points.
Guys, he can get this shot anytime he wants.
You bet. With his height, not many defenders are going to challenge that mid-range jump shot. And that's just good offense. Surprised he blew that one, and the defense is too.
Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got 5 points in the quarter.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And Stackhouse kicks to Thomas. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
The Pistons leading. Passes it to Wallace. Back to Thomas. Now Stackhouse. Abdul-Jabbar covering. No good from Stackhouse. On the wing, Johnson. Over Thomas. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
A rebound by the Lakers.
The defense was solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
Worthy can't hit. Out left to the wing. Here's Lanier. Here's Stackhouse. Drills the three-pointer. Stackhouse has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, with Stackhouse's ability to attack the rim, that three-point shot is going to usually be there for him. You defend him too close on the perimeter, and you're risking a blowback. This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Olden.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. Wasted no time on that one. Worthy's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
Worthy with the double team. Phillips inside the line. Green with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The kick out to Scott. Over Dumars. Scott, good. Scott's got 6.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Some turnovers necessary. That one, not so much.
And taken away by Wallace. Here's Hill. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
You can't afford to let guys get comfortable there. The defense somehow avoided that shot from going in.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers ahead. They lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. The second quarter was a different story than the first. They played with energy and confidence in building a 3-point lead at the break. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, the offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
Aggressive. I called them up earlier. I like it. They're taking it hard to the rack, dictating the pace. setting a physical tone. You're not going to get that by launching threes all night. Everybody knows that.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been quite a game for James Worthy.
Yeah, good things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
Hey, Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson is out there with Scott. Then it's Worthy. And it's Green in at the power forward. That's the Laker 5.
The ultimate Ironman. I mean, the incredible endurance. Green competes as hard as anyone at that position.
Now, here's Thomas. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Green against Wallace. 13 feet away. And that one's good. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Dumar's the best to Thomas. Knocked away. Tied by Scott. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up. They're playing with a huge bit of confidence and fire here. They've recorded 3 in a row here, guys.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And they've let things get out of hand. Good time to reconvene.
They're just on the wrong end right now with a big run, and they need to plan how they're going to shift the momentum of the game.
And the Pistons making a change here. Rodman's checked in. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And the shot goes in. Thomas got 11 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Green, and he uses the glass on the layup. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
To the inside. Lanier. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Now, here's Dumars. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger. And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Here is Thomas. 11 points in the game. Here's Lanier, and he makes good on the layup. Lanier's got 4 this quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Johnson finds Scott. From 10 feet out, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at them on that possession.
Pistons trail by 11. Outside Dumars. And there's the pass to Lanier. Here's Thomas. And then Thomas with the dunk.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
Well, the team needed just a bit of momentum shifting back to their side. They're excited. Let's see if they can maintain that excitement long enough to get some damage done.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Thompson comes in for James Worthy. And a switcher also for Detroit. Bill Lambier's checked in for Wallace. .32 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Thomas passes to Lambier. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Over retained possession. Bing. Shot clock at 2. Detroit, no good that time either. And Thompson kicks to Thompson. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 8.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Here's Hill. That shot misses. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers lead by 11. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Detroit, we got Chauncey Billups, Bill Laimbeer out there with DeBusschere. That's Hill, and it's Bing in at the point. Here's Cooper. After the basket by Detroit, buries the long-range jumper. So it's Detroit now, a 12-point game. Hill working it over. He dishes it to DeBusschere. It's back to Hill. Another 3 for Detroit.
And as much offense as we saw earlier, I mean, we're seeing even more of it here now late in the game.
What is this, February? It feels like an all-star game has broken out. Neither side willing or able to stop the other.
Here's Cooper. Here's Green. Basket counts. Green's got 10 points here in the second half.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Detroit had some instruction for the guys during the break. He said, we've come this far. Now we've got to give everything left to get this one. And we can do it. So go out there and do it. Guys will see what they can do.
Hamilton against Cooper. Over Hamilton, and another basket for the Lakers. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. And Hill pulls it down.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Now here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
And it's Cooper missing. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Hamilton the pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Green. Johnson finds Thompson. Now here's Green. He's guarded by Hill. Lets it go from 14. Nice jump shot. Good. And the Lakers lead by 11. Feeds it to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
You could see Drummond's eyes light up once he knew that finish was coming. He didn't waste the chance. Boy, did he get his money's worth on that one.
And the Lakers call time here. They're leading by 9. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. Now we'll get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Here's Thomas, and Detroit again with the bucket. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning. Icing on the cake right there, fellas, for what has been just a phenomenal performance.
Well, they are the mayors of City Hall in Blowout City. These guys were locked and loaded tonight, not to be denied.
Hard not to be a fan of the way Worthy plays. You see the quickness and agility there on the drive.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're down by 10. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Beer's shot is off. Here's Los Angeles now. 10-point lead. Hamilton against Scott. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.